What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today, focusing on Keegan Kolesar of the Seattle Thunderbirds, 2015 draft eligible winger. Who had a decent year up there with Seattle. Really got to see his numbers expand after so-so rookie year in the dub last year. Actually, so-so, he had 8 points in 60 games in this past year. Had 38 points and 19 goals, 19 assists. And widened his offensive repertoire. Not afraid to get involved physically. I think a good all-around hockey player. Good defensive winger. Again, can play in all situations. Good sized guy at 6'2", 216 pounds. Really has that full frame. Prototypical NHL power forward's body. And I think he's more than just a north-south power forward. I think his defensive acumen. And his ability again to play in all situations is what separates him from some of the other quote-unquote power forwards in the draft. He's the 65th ranked North American skater according to Central Scouting, and I think he's a little bit better than his ranking is because he's played all situations. Played a pretty good T-Birds team last year. With Bardsell, with Bear, with guys like that. Shea Theodore, among others, and I just think he managed to find his own niche on that team. And if he played on a maybe a weaker team, maybe he gets more ice time, maybe his productivity's up. But Seattle again had a decent squad last year, and I think having a guy like this, coming out of that program is definitely beneficial. Can be beneficial to an organization looking to add some pretty good depth. And I think again, you draft him now in the second or third round. You let him develop. You let him, become a better, all-around player. And then, I think you look at his size, his defensive acumen. Regardless of whether or not he scores at the pro level, he's got a game that's suited for the rigors of professional hockey. And just being able to get a kid like that, in that second or third round range, I think is definitely a really, really good thing for the lucky team that gets to draft him. And I think I like his game. Plain and simple. Sum it up. I really like the way he plays on situations. I like his size, and I like his potential upside as a result of those two coming together. And a lot of the guys that are 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", they got to fill out their frame a little bit. I mean, you see these tall kids that are wiry. He's a stockier built kid. Built more like a NHL power forward weight-wise. And I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. So definitely a good value pick in that second or third round range. Anyway, that's all episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Keegan Kolesar of the Seattle Thunderbirds. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.